Welcome to eLab, your ultimate basketball laboratory, where we dissect the game from every angle.
You are watching a master at work.
Yo, welcome back to the eLab podcast. This is our third episode, and today I brought a special guest with me, my man Ken Anderson. Ken, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good. Memphis 10 in the house, you know.
Memphis, Tennessee. Did you know, speaking of Memphis, did you know that Memphis and Chattanooga didn't like each other for a while? Did you know about that?
I stay in chat now. And
You
they
said
be
it?
saying,
Bruh,
we 5 hours away. I don't even.
bruh. So back when the Juicy J, when that Ryan Spinner song came out, Ryan Spinner, around that time, Memphis, they couldn't stand Chattanooga. They used to come down to chat, bro. They used to come like every summer and just fight everybody. It was a whole thing, man. It was a whole thing. I'm gonna
I
tell
didn't
you.
know that.
Yeah, man, it was a whole thing, man. But anyway, so yeah, man. So today I brought Ken on because he brought up a great topic that I would love. I love discussing with him. We had a lot of side banter. I'm trying to limit it to the podcast, but the conversation was the next 25 guys to be included in the top 75 NBA top 75 list. Now, before we get to that, because I got questions for you about that. But before we get to that, we got to get a congratulations to Vince Carter for getting his jersey retired, right? Vince Carter and your boy Tony Allen, Memphis representative.
Yeah.
See now, how you feel? Now tell me how you feel about Vince Carter having both jerseys, not just the Nets jersey, but he also got the Toronto Raptors jersey. How you feel about guys? I had to say guys like Vince, but Vince caliber player getting his jersey retired.
I think, me personally, I think he should have got one. Toronto. I don't think he did enough with the Nets. If anything, I feel like Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin, probably Richard Jefferson.
Richard Jefferson was in there too. They had a crazy team. That team made me love the pick and roll. That's when the pick and roll and the lobs was at its finest with Jason Kidd. But I agree. I think because when we talked offline, you brought up a good point of saying like these teams don't have a lot of history, right? They don't have a lot of guys jerseys.
The Nets do.
The Nets do. Who? So who the Nets got? Oh, I'm thinking Nets. I'm thinking.
Dr. J.
Oh, that's right, Dr. J.
Moses Malone.
Oh, that's right. You right.
Mike Bibby Daddy.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't have to do that. That's true. See, I was kind of stuck on the Raptors. I was thinking about the Raptors just saying, like, do you really want to put DeMar DeRozan up there? I say, yeah. I think you could put DeMar up there. Now, Kyle Lowry,
Okay,
not so.
This the question.
Go ahead.
Kawhi.
Why DeMar DeRozan?
I said Kawhi.
Oh, Kawhi. He got him a ship. But he was only there for like, what, 2 years, right?
One.
He went there for what? Nah, man. It's cool. Nah.
Just 1 year.
Just 1 year, nah.
He came, he did what he did. And
he did, though. What he did was legendary, too.
Yeah.
He did.
Legendary run.
It was legendary. Yeah, that's true. I could, I feel like when you do the players that are, when you start throwing jerseys in the rafters, I feel like they have to have some type of like connection to the city, right? Like they mean something. I feel like Kawhi go back to Toronto, they may not even really. They be like, oh, what's up? I feel like you said, like with Tony Allen. Tony Allen go to Memphis. I'm pretty sure he can go anywhere in the city, and they like, hey man, that's Tony. You feel me? Like he is the guy. But Kawhi, and then with Kawhi's personality, he probably don't even really care. We over here having this dude. He like, yeah, whatever. Speaking of Kawhi, no, because I wanted to bring this up to you. Kawhi, they just came out and said he got inflammation in his knee. Now he is expected to miss maybe like the first half of the season. Let me not say that. A couple of games to start the season. And this is a question I was wanted to pose, man. Two questions actually. First off, do you give up on Kawhi, man? Do you give up? Hey, man. Hey, we tried it. We got traded all our whole freaking future for Paul George. Yeah. We tried the Kawhi stuff. We brought Russell Westbrook. We brought James Harden. At this point, here's the second part. At this point, are they a bigger bust than that the Nets team that had Harden, KD, and Kyrie. So 2 questions: do you give up on Kawhi? And then second, I feel like the Clippers are in the conversation of being a bigger bust than that team, even though it was talent wise, it was fine. It's just more so because they gave up their entire future, including SGA.
Yeah.
Including
Look what he doing. So
you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
gave up your entire future and SGA. Not just SGA. You're literally future draft picks up until like 2029.
Yeah.
Something like that, man.
So,
Crazy.
with the Kawhi situation,
Okay.
I think it's time for him to retire.
Yeah.
I think it's time for him to retire. You've been out for. I haven't seen Kawhi play a full season since San Antonio.
That's true.
It's time. It's time for him to go. Yes, it was a bust. That one time they was up 3-1 against Dallas.
Was against
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so in the bubble, and they talking about, oh, we gave up, or
They
you
did.
didn't
They
dare.
did say that. Because I if I'm not mistaken, I feel like they.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
Like,
man. Yeah, that was.
Brooklyn, they was 3 points away from going
Oh, the
to
big
the
toe,
NBA.
KD, big toe,
Yeah.
big
So-
toe, KD.
I feel like that's them. You got Paul. They never had a point guard too.
That's true. That's true.
They never had a Kawhi need the
Running with
ball.
Eddie
Paul
Jackson.
George need the ball.
Yeah,
Everybody need the ball. Like, but
That's
yeah,
true.
I think it's time to. If I'm
Oh, Eddie
whoever that is, I split that team up.
I think if I'm the Clippers, man, I'm looking to trade Kawhi because
Yeah.
if he's gonna be injured like this, I mean, maybe wait, let him get a good 10 games in, let somebody get some belief in him again. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and blow it up. Let's go ahead and blow it up because I mean, who the next best guy? James Harden is their next best guy, but I mean, like non-superstar, was it like Terrence Mann? Y'all ain't really got. They ain't really got nothing. Zubac maybe. Zubac. They ain't got because they got rid of Bones Highland, who was like their, he was kind of like a sporadic type of,
Yeah.
maybe get you 20, maybe get you 3, but
Mhm.
yeah, you ain't really got that no more. You get that team. I think they need to go ahead and blow it up, man. Anyway, but no, we was talking about Kawhi, and I saw that, and that's why I wanted to bring that up, man. So anyway, this is my question for you. So now when we get into this NBA top 75 or top 100, so to speak, how do you want to go about doing this? Now, are we saying like the 25 guys today? Like, you know what I mean? Like, are we saying right now today, if everybody careers ended today, 25 guys, or are we looking into the future? Because, I didn't know this, that they did an NBA top 25, 35, 50, and 75. I didn't see any of those lists. I didn't know that.
I only remember the
The
50 and the 75.
Yeah, so I didn't know they did it that much. So my bad. They won't do the next 25 until 25 years. So are we doing like future projections? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying, because
Is it 25 players that deserve to be in there?
I got 25 right. Listen, I got a list of 30
30?
with about 5 future guys. With about 5 right now today, they may not be in there, but I think in 25 years, absolutely they'll be in there.
My 5 that I had in my head that clicked like that.
Yeah,
Dwight Howard have to get in.
Let's do that. Cause I got, hold on. I want to pull up my list. I want to, cause I did it like the college. I did like a first 4 in, last 4 out. Like I got some people that absolutely have to be
Okay,
here.
let's go.
I want to see. Okay. Hold on. Let me pull up my list. It's on my files. All my G's. All right. So you say Dwight Howard.
Yes.
All right. You go. I'm gonna go with my next one. I agree. Absolutely. Dwight Howard should have been on the first list.
Yes.
Just being honest.
I put him in and take Dame out.
Take Dame out. No
Yes.
question.
Yes.
To be honest, as I'm looking at this list, there's a lot of people I can put him over. I can put Dwight Howard over Kawhi Leonard.
I feel like they right there.
I think
But I feel he did more. He did.
I'm just saying,
Dwight Howard did do more.
I'm looking at this list and I'm like, geez, they really played my boy. But anyway, Dwight Howard is yours. I'm gonna go with my my next, I think that's automatic. Oh, he's too risky. I'm gonna go Tracy McGrady.
I knew you was gonna go.
No, I gotta give him.
I knew you was gonna go there.
Come on.
I'm gonna go Vince
Go.
Carter.
I think so too. I think so. I agree with Vince Carter. I agree. Let me see who's the automatic now. Now this one may be a little. Wait, no. Let me say this guy first. Alex English. Are you familiar with Alex English game? I don't have a lot of old school guys, right? I don't have a lot of. I will say that just to preface the conversation.
He should have been in.
Bruh, he averaged 25 plus for 8 straight seasons, but he only got 3 All NBAs. So they must. I don't know if they was doing like 1 All NBA first team back then, but if there was 3 All NBA first, there's no way he didn't make that.
He's supposed to be in.
Yeah. So out of respect for the OGs, I'm gonna go Alex English just to put some respect on it. But here's one I think you might argue with me with. Now I'm gonna say Rudy Gobert, man. Bruh, I hate Rudy Gobert. Let me rephrase that. I don't hate him. I said this on my last podcast. Go ahead.
But did Ben Wallace get in?
Listen, man, you in my brain. Look, you in my brain. I got a list right here that says somebody from that 04 Pistons team has to get in. Somebody from that 04 Pistons team.
Did he get? I think did Ben Wallace get in?
No, he didn't. Let me double check. I don't think he got in the top 75. Let me see. No, he didn't. He didn't get in the 75. I think somebody from that Pistons team has to be in, but none of them are on the list. Billups, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun, Rasheed Wallace. None of them are in there.
Either Ben, I'm gonna say Ben.
Ben?
If Ben get in, Rudy got to get in. They the same type of player.
Listen, actually, same type. Let's list off Rudy Gobert.
Mm-hmm.
One of 3 players to average 11 rebounds and 2 blocks for their entire career. He got 3 All-Stars, 7-time All-Defensive, 4 DPOYs, 4 All-NBAs, 1 block title, and 1 rebound title.
Hey.
Look.
He's in, and he going to the Hall of Fame.
He got to.
You got to. You just got to. I didn't know he won that many.
That's what I said, bro. 4 DPOIs. He's in there. He should have been on the first list. He should have been there, bro. 4 is crazy.
Yeah.
He's crazy. I had this. All right, so last part on Rudy. I was like, is Rudy Gobert the Dennis Rodman of this era? I'm just saying.
I would put him more Ben Wallace than Den.
I agree. The only reason I chose Dennis Rodman, because Dennis Rodman into that freaky stuff, and Rudy Gobert got the whole league sick with that COVID stuff when he ran around. He did all that. That's why. To be honest, I think he may be more like Mutombo, Dikembe Mutombo. I think he is no offensive game. Period. Dennis Rodman didn't, but Rudy Gobert, man, there's something about it seems like he does it. Like every time I see him play basketball, it's his first time playing basketball. Yes. Like he just don't make basketball moves.
No post up. Can't put the ball on the ground. Like they just got him there on defense.
That's what it is.
There on defense.
That's what he do. Yeah. So Rudy Gobert to me, I think is a lot. Okay, so how many is that? What we got? We got to keep track. I wanna make
the White.
Yeah, we got the White. I want to make notes. So we got the White. We got Alex English. We got the White, Alex English, Vince Carter, T-Mac. And did we say okay? So that's 5, right? Let me see. Do Dwight, Alex English, all right, Vince, T-Mac, and then Rudy Gobert. Mm-hmm. All right, Rudy G. I'm gonna put Rudy G. All right, go ahead. So number 6, who you got? You still got automatics? You still got automatics, or you got people that you not?
Yeah. Kyrie.
How I knew this was coming, man.
Kyrie, he got to be in there, man. If Dame got in,
and that's what ruins this. That's what ruins the arguments for me for a lot of people. Because once you put Dame in there, I always say that you set a new precedent. Because I'm gonna throw some guys in there because if we take out Dame, I got one name that I'm willing to fight about this guy. I'm willing to fight about. So we say Dame, I got Trae Young. Why not? What Dame done did that Trae Young ain't?
Facts.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying when you throw Dame in there, it's like that's a lot of people that are on that same tier of production winning as Dame. So when you throw Dame in, I think they kind of jacked the list off by because they put Dwight Howard there. Then it's not as simple. It's not as simple.
It's really not because the White Howard have a resume that's some of them centers in there that he's better than.
Facts. Just straight up, just better than. Like not even.
Better than.
Yeah, facts. So you go, Kyrie. I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna let you rock until we get to the rest of the list.
Okay.
Because I think I can get to the point where I might bump Kyrie. He may come off of mine, man. He may not though. I had him more middle of the pack. I had him maybe around 15, maybe 15, 20. So here's another guy I got. And not necessarily a fan of the guy, but oh no. Let's do simple. I ain't gonna go crazy. I got Pau Gasol.
Definitely.
I think he's solid. 6-time All-Star. What do you got? 3-time All-NBA. You got a Rookie of the Year. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You got a rookie. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, you know it. I didn't know that though. I was like, oh, Powell got a rookie. I had Powell in there. Let me see. I got one more. That I think is a lot. You go.
My turn.
Oh yeah.
You got to add somebody from the Warriors teams. Clay.
Yeah, Clay. I did Clay. Wait. Clay didn't make the first list. He did.
Clay.
Oh, I didn't know he did. I actually had Draymond.
Clay.
I do have Draymond on mine.
Yeah, you got to add them both.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I actually did have Draymond. I thought Clay made the first one. I went here. Yeah, I ain't even got no fight for that. That just, yeah. I ain't gotta make it. It just make, yeah. I don't know how they missed that. They kind of jacked that list off. Hold on. So what we got? We got Clay. Hold on. Let's add them dudes. So who we got? Clay. Let me see. Clay, Draymond. You say Ben Wallace? You rocking with Ben Wallace?
We got to add Ben Wallace.
On Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace over Billups.
He got the more. If you talking career, he
yeah,
got the more awards and. I mean,
I would say this: Chauncey Billups was never the best like point guard conversation, but he was always just when the games mattered, he was better. Like in game, he could be better than say like one of the best point guards at the time because he just was clutch. But as far as just like I'm thinking about the guy tier rating, I never thought of him as like being the best point guard at any time.
Yeah.
I think
I always go back to when they had Ben Wallace.
Yeah,
they was in the East killing stuff, and they was killing stuff. But you take Ben Wallace off their team, we already seen what Bron did when you took Ben Wallace off their team.
They look crazy.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, they look crazy.
The year before, Bron couldn't do nothing with them, like nothing.
Yeah,
you take Ben Wallace off their team.
Yeah.
Bron goes straight to the finals, so
yeah.
I mean,
okay, all right. I ain't mad at it. I put on what I have in my notes is somebody from the 04 team has to be on here. That's what I have. Yeah. I didn't really have a pick, but I was like, out of respect, somebody got to be on it.
So let me ask you this. What you think about Rasheed Wallace?
I love Rasheed. I was a Trailblazers fan.
Yeah.
I love her. I don't think he make the list though. I'm gonna be real. Look. So, how about this? Because here's my other power forward. I got Chris Bosh.
Bosh got to make it.
That's what I'm saying. So, if I can't.
Okay. Yeah.
You feel me? If I got Chris Bosh, because I can go, hold on. Because, listen, I can do you one better. See this. My list get kind of crazy, man. I do got Kyrie on here. Let's see. Let's just, not to combat You know who didn't make the list that I thought was kind of weird? They didn't have Sean Kemp on there. I'm not advocating for him. I just thought he would have. I just thought people like Sean Kemp. It's just in general. His accolades. What he got? He got 6 All-Stars, 3 All-NBAs. I thought he would do this.
I mean, excuse me, cousin, but
You good?
I would put somebody before Sean Kemp during the '90s.
I got
I
one.
put
Who you
I
got?
put Penny. I put Penny.
Facts. I got Penny on mine.
I put Penny.
Agree.
Yeah,
All the
I
way.
put Penny.
Because now we get into that conversation of peak versus longevity, right?
Mhm.
Who was actually like how did they weigh people being better? Because I still got Derrick Rose I would like to talk about. I would like to have on this. I don't see how you got 100 people better than Derrick Rose. That just don't make sense. We can talk about it. I just don't see how you have somebody. You got Derrick Rose, you got who we say Penny, and then the other guys. So now when I start getting into my younger bag, Luka Doncic. He didn't make the top 75.
He still got time. He still got time.
Remember, that's what I'm asking. Are we talking about the next 75? The next 25 years?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. If we add Luka, do we add Jimmy Butler?
I got him on the list. That's what I'm saying.
Do we add Jason Tatum?
I got him on there. I got him on there too. I got Jason Tatum. I got Wemby.
It's too early.
In the future, bro, you got to lock in with focus.
Yeah.
Remember? Focus.
Yeah.
I got Wemby. I'm just saying, 25 years down the road, I got Joel Embiid.
1 MVP.
7 All-Stars, 5-time All-NBA, and he made 3 all defensive teams.
3 all NBA teams.
5 All-NBA teams, 3 all defensive teams. Yeah, 3 all defensive teams. And my bad, going back to power forwards, because you said something about Rasheed Wallace. Was Chris Webber better than Rasheed Wallace? I got C-Web. And I hate to say it, but I had C-Web back then. C-Web get you 25 and 10, no problem.
Yes.
25 and 10, no problem. Let me see. Hold on, because I got some numbers for C-Web. Hold on. Let's see what C-Web, 5 All-Stars, 5 All-NBAs, Rookie of the Year, 99 rebound champ. In 1999, he was the rebound champ. So he got 5 and 5.
Chris Webber.
He was tough.
Okay, the two.
Wait, who did we add? Did we pick anybody else? Did we add somebody else?
No, we just went down the list.
After Ben Wallace? So after Ben, you said Penny.
Penny.
Which I agree with. I'm going Penny. I agree. We adding Penny. Yeah, let's definitely add Penny.
Penny is on there.
What about D Rose? We spoke about D Rose. Placeholder? I didn't put Kyrie.
D Rose.
We putting Kyrie here.
D Rose make it. I feel like if Grant Hill can be in that, be a Hall of Fame top 75, Derrick Rose got to make it.
We got to carry it that way.
And T-Mac.
We
know T-Mac didn't have a long, healthy career, but we know what he would have did if he was healthy.
That's the
like
fact.
Grant Hill, like Brandon Roy.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same bag.
It's what you did in that time that you was good.
Facts.
Yeah, so I would put Derrick Rose in there. He's going to be in there.
All right, so I think that's 10. I think we got. Hold on, let me count them out. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 10 guys right there. We got 10 guys thus far. Now here's a guy I'm not a big fan of currently, but I think a lot of people love him. Paul George. I'm not a fan of him right now, but because I don't think the Sixers should be relying on him to get them over the hump. But that's not to be said that he ain't had a good career. You know, I think he got 9 All-Stars, 4 or 5 All-NBA, something like that. And then he was like 3rd place in the MVP when he played with Russ. So,
Paul George is you know how they say first ballot. I think he's more of like a second ballot
Mm,
Hall of Famer.
mm.
Because
I'm not mad
if
at that.
if
I'm not mad at that because he,
so
to be
we
honest, he ain't really done enough in the playoffs. Um,
mhm,
he ain't really his playoff. You know, I always had this conversation with people. When you start talking about the top of the top, uh, what you do in the playoffs starts to weigh heavily. And
mhm,
one thing that always gets me about Paul George is that his fuck probably got me cussed. His rival was Joe Ingles. His
yes,
rival in the playoffs was Joe Ingles of the Utah Jazz, and I was like,
yeah,
why?
you supposed to be
Why
killing him.
you supposed? I remember Joe Ingles did a jab step. Paul George fell on the floor. I said, man, if
Yeah,
you don't get boy, Joe
but
Ingles, so
do we put that against him like because we know the early Paul George,
facts,
Bron
facts.
against D Rose and them Celtics
Oh,
team.
so now against D Rose was cool. Now the Bron, I was like, you know what? The hard part about arguing people playing good defense on Bron is that Bron he played good defense, right? Bron still averaged like 30, 10, and 10 that series.
I look at it like this.
Right.
What did Bron do against you a hooper?
Yeah.
When you making shots on this certain person and then you switch up, they switch up on you. You be like, well, I had 30 on you,
Got you.
but then the dude be like,
I
hey, you had 2 points
I
against
see what
me.
you're saying. Okay. That's fair.
So that's how I look at it when people be like, oh, Kawhi locked up Bron. Yeah, he had 13 points, but let's say he switched on Danny whatever Green
Mm-hmm,
and he
mm-hmm.
had 3 on him. It's just like,
Got it.
yeah,
No, that's fair.
you know.
That's a fair point. That's fair. Okay, okay, okay. So wait. So do you got Paul George in there? And is he in your in the making it?
Let's come back to Paul George because
Let's go back to
I
Paul. Let's come
yeah
back to Paul.
I feel like we got some more people that had a better career than Paul
I wanted to
George.
show love. Speaking of better, I wanted to show love. Got to throw one of the old heads in there. Bernard King. I went back. I don't know much about his game. I ain't see him hoop.
He's not in there.
He didn't make the first list though. He didn't make any. So let me double check. Let me make sure. No, he not on the list, man. So I'm looking up his number. 4-time All Star, All NBA. Got injured at 20. He got injured when he was 29. So he came back 4 seasons later after he got injured and still averages 28 points per game. That like his I think it's like 34 that year. So bro was a bucket, and from what I can tell, it seemed like he get a lot of love. So again, I'm not familiar with his game. I ain't never watched no Bernard King, but out of respect, I think he should be one of the guys. I think he's in that Derrick Rose, Trace McGrady type of conversation where it was like they got injured and we didn't really get to see him do what he was supposed to do type of thing. From what I can tell, from what I gather. So
Okay, I can see that. I can see we can put him in there.
I
We can
like
put
to
him in
throw
there.
him. Whoa, wait. Did I bring up Mutombo? Listen to these numbers from Mutombo. Listen to it. Defensive juggernaut, right?
Okay.
Defensive juggernaut. 8 All-Stars, 2 rebound championships, 3 rebound titles, 3-time block champ, 3-time All-NBA, 6 all-defensive teams, and 4 DPOIs.
Yes,
That's Mutombo.
he get in.
I
He
think
get
that's
in.
right. I
He
mean,
get in.
do it no better.
He get in.
That's the
He get in.
definition of defense. That's
Yeah,
the
he gotta
definition
get
of
in.
defense, man. You got to throw him in there. And to be honest, like now you said because I want to go back to Luka. You said you weren't feeling the Luka pick, but Luka Doncic, bro, like they love him. His first 5, and I'm a Luka Doncic hater. Listen, because
Yeah.
I'm a Trae Young fan, right? I'm a big Trae Young guy, so I hate
Mm.
the Luka Doncic is number 3 and one of the 3 best players in the league, and somehow Trae Young is like number 18. I thought the gap is a lot closer, in my opinion, especially like the
Let me
first 5 seasons.
let me
Outside of
ask you a
last season,
question.
go ahead.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Did James Harden get in?
I think he did actually. I think he did.
If James Harden got in, Luca deserved
I
to
don't
get
see
in.
how Harden don't. Yeah, he did. He got in the first 75.
Luca need to
Okay,
get in then. Yes, Luca in there. They the same type of player.
they the same.
Same type of player.
They the
We
same.
just Luca.
Luka, look, check this out. Luka is the only player in NBA history with over 20 triple doubles. at age 21 or younger. He got 5 All-Stars, 5 All-NBAs. He made the All-Rookie team, won the Western Conference Finals MVP. He the first white dude to win a scoring title. Ever. He the
He's in
first
there.
white dude
He's
to
in
win
there.
a scoring title. He got a
He's
scoring
in there.
title last year.
He
He the
not
first
he
white
not done.
dude.
Yeah, he not done.
He never,
Yeah, he in there.
ain't never got buckets like this.
Yeah, he
First
in there.
time ever, man. Who else I got on here, man? Now, okay. Now I got some of my old school, some of the old school bag. I really liked, I like Joe Dumars. I like Joe Dumars.
He's not in.
He didn't get in there. He wasn't in there. You know what I hate? So when we talk about that Pistons team, that Pistons, Isaiah Thomas and Joe and Bill Embry and Dennis Rodman, they love talking about how much they beat up on players and stuff, right? What they don't talk about is that them guys beat Jordan 3 years in a row. They got 2 ships out of it. They don't never talk about that part. They never talk about. So to me, if the same way when LeBron lost to Steph, when he loses to Steph Curry, right? People was like, well, Steph has to go up in his ranking because, I mean, he's beating y'all quote unquote best player of the generation, right? For some reason, I don't hear people have that conversation about Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars. Like, I don't know why people don't say, well, hey man, the Pistons, they beat Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if they would have three-peated, they would have been more higher on people's list. Because you gotta always remember the people that three-peated and
that's true.
Multiple MVPs and stuff like that, they put higher on them. That's why you hear Shaq, Kobe, LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Well, Bron ain't got a three-peat, but he them type of players. Isaiah Thomas, like if you talking about top 10 point guards ever, he's there. He's there. Dennis Rodman.
I got him number 3 on my list. Number 3.
We can get to that.
Point guard. Hey, listen, we jump right in there. Look, right off the top. I think Magic got to be. Steph got to be in front of Magic now. I'm sorry. I've been saying Magic over Steph.
It's debatable. It's debatable.
Yeah, but Magic, Steph, whichever way you want to do Magic, Steph.
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas. I'm gonna skip 4. I know my 5th is Russell Westbrook. You know who I don't want to put right here? Chris Paul. I like to go ahead. We get Chris Paul out of that 4.
Magic.
Okay.
Steph.
All right.
Numbers. If we talking about numbers.
All right.
John Stockton.
Oh, that's my 4. There it is. Easy. Yes. That's fine. I forgot about it. Perfect.
Westbrook. Chris Paul, Steve Nash, and Jason Kidd is like my last.
How you feel speaking of those guys, to tie it back to us to the 75, how you feel about Tony Parker?
He's in.
I had him in on mine.
Is he in?
He not though. He not. We will be putting him in. Let me double check. Yeah, no, he's not. Yeah, we will be putting him
in. Tony Parker in.
All right, let's put Tony in there. We got Tony P. What was that, 10? That's about 14 right there. That's about 14.
Tony Parker in. Is Ginobili in? If Tony Parker in, Ginobili gotta be in.
I don't want to put Ginobili in yet because are we putting Jimmy Butler right there? Because I think Jimmy Butler is better than
Jimmy is in.
Okay.
To me personally, Jimmy.
What about so we brought up these guys now. We said Jimmy, we brought up Jason Tatum. Jimmy Butler. I still got guys that I think are better than Manu. That's why I said I didn't want to put him in there yet, because I've got at least another 3 guys on here that I think are better than him. I put Jimmy, I put Jason Tatum. And then
throw him in. Because Jason Tatum, he been to what? 2 finals?
2 finals.
One, lost 1. And I feel like they not done.
You know what I just realized?
What?
They ain't got Joker on here.
Yeah, we tripping.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely one of the first 4 in.
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah, ain't nothing to talk about. Yeah, let's get him in there.
Joker in there.
Jeez. They okay, maybe move okay because it was 2 years ago. And I think when Joker get his first ring, was it 2022 or 2023? He just got
One of
his.
them, yeah. He just got it.
Yeah, he just got his. So it wasn't last season. It was the season before. So
3
yeah, he just got his
MVPs, a
2023. So
ring.
he didn't get his ring until he only had one MVP, and I think one MVP, one final, or not even the finals, a playoff appearance. He didn't have.
He in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. He didn't have all that. But Joker is definitely in there.